Women's 400 meters coming up right now. And this is a final. Kaja Waja. She will be in lane 8, 53.08. She managed in the qualifiers, although we don't have a PB and SB against her name. The top performer in the qualifiers was, in fact, Cyprus Eleni Artimata. There's Deborah Sanane. 52.15 is her best. Well, actually, to be quite honest, I have just seen 52.11 was her score in the qualifiers. She's out in lane 7, so the girl from France is certainly going to be up there with a good chance. Chigbolo. Artimata and Eleni Artimata in lane 4 is probably the favorite. 51.76, we've seen her perform earlier, so Italy's Grenot will certainly not be out of contention either, and neither will be Katia Azevedo of Portugal. 52.36 in the qualifiers. Diarra is on the inside. Elia Mariama Diarra. Now this is a really peculiarly tough event. There is definitely elements of tactics, although generally speaking it's considered to be the longest sprint race. You need to still have a little bit to finish off the last 20-30 meters with, because that's where the event is obviously won. Well, the interesting thing is, although we see Awadi Khadija in this particular race, she pulled out of the 200 first semi-final after about 10 meters. So she's back in here. Couldn't have been too badly affected. So maybe she was entering that event and didn't expect to get through to the semi-finals. Well, the Tiger is definitely going to be roaring here. The final of the women's 400 meters, and they will stay in lanes throughout. Diarra is on the inside. In 2 is Azevedo. And who's going to show the early promise? I have to say it looks like it's lane 6 with Vasiliou, but Sananes as well is working really very impressively. In lane 4, 51.76 in qualifying, and I have to say, very impressive. Out in lane 7, also Sananes, Deborah Sananes, but coming through very strongly from lane 4 is Artimata. Look at Artimata coming through in the center of your picture right there. On the inside of her is Grenot and also Azevedo. But this is going to be a really big battle. Artimata, and on the inside of her in lane 3, it is Grenot. It's Artimata from Grenot. And, well, very impressive. Ultimately, Cyprus, it appears, has taken that particular race in very impressive styles. The quality was seen in the qualifiers, and 51.22. It's a very good time. Significantly better by half a second over the time that she performed in qualifying. So excellent run there from Artimata, Eleni Artimata of Cyprus. It's now, and as I mentioned earlier, the last 20 meters, 30 meters are the ones where you sort it out. And you could feel there Grenot looking to the side. She knew she was exhausted, she was wrapped up, and those muscles were absolutely aching. And ultimately, I think that was Vasiliou, was it, who came through in 3rd place? But They are certainly finding a sea of lactic acid there. As Artimata, look at how defined she is. There's not an ounce of flesh except muscle there. It's just fantastic. Excellent. Well, there's the women's 400 meters result. Artimata did well. Greno on her inside did pretty well too. And Chigbolo from France, from Italy, I beg your pardon. Season's best. Lots of season's best there. The French girl also season's best.